Here's a number that might make you feel a little better. According to a recent AARP survey, 1 in 5 Americans over 50 have absolutely nothing saved for retirement. So if you're 60 with an empty nest egg, you're far from alone. But here's the good news, you're not out of options, not even close. Today we're covering 12 practical things you can do right now to turn things around. Let's get started. Number 1, face the numbers head on. Before you can fix the problem, you need to know exactly how big it is. And for most people, this is the hardest step because it's tempting to avoid looking at the situation altogether. So sit down and write out 3 things. First, what you own. That includes your home equity, vehicles, valuables, any old pensions from past jobs, and even forgotten 401k accounts. You'd be surprised how many people have money sitting in a retirement plan from an employer they left 20 years ago. The Department of Labor's Retirement Savings Lost and Found database can actually help you track down those forgotten accounts. Second, what you owe. List every debt, mortgage, credit cards, car loans, medical bills, along with the interest rates. And third, what's coming in and going out every month. Then, head over to the Social Security Administration's website and create a My Social Security account. It's free, and it shows you exactly what your estimated monthly benefit will be at different claiming ages. For many Americans with no savings, Social Security will be the foundation of their retirement income, so you need to know that number. This exercise might feel uncomfortable, but knowledge is power. Once you see the full picture, you can stop worrying in the abstract and start planning in the concrete. Number 2, keep working a few more years. We know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, but hear us out, because working even 3 to 5 more years is the single most powerful move you can make. Here's why. Every additional year you work does 3 things at once. It gives you more time to save, it gives your money more time to grow, and it shortens the number of years your savings need to cover. There's a 4th benefit too. Your Social Security check may get bigger. Your benefit is calculated using your 35 highest earning years. If you had some low earning years early in your career or years with no income at all, working now replaces those zeros with real earnings, which raises your monthly benefit for life. And if the thought of staying in your current job makes you groan, remember that working longer doesn't have to mean doing the same thing. Many people in their 60s shift to less stressful roles, go part-time, or turn a skill into consulting work. Let's put some rough numbers on it. Someone earning $50,000 a year who works 5 extra years and saves just 10% of their income, sets aside $25,000, and with even modest investment growth, that can grow closer to $30,000. Meanwhile, they've avoided 5 years of drawing down money they don't have, and they've likely boosted their Social Security check in the process. That's a triple win from a single decision. The difference between retiring at 62 and retiring at 67 or 70 can literally be the difference between constant financial stress and a manageable retirement. Those extra working years are worth their weight in gold. Number 3, take advantage of catch-up contributions. If you are still working, the IRS has essentially handed you a gift, and most people your age do not even know it exists. Once you turn 50, you are allowed to contribute more to retirement accounts than younger workers. But here is the kicker. Thanks to the Secure 2.0 Act, workers age 60 to 63 get an even bigger super catch-up. Let's talk numbers. In 2026, the standard 401k contribution limit is $24,500. If you are 50 or older, you can add another $8,000. But if you are 60, 61, 62, or 63, you can add $11,250 instead, bringing your total to $35,750 a year if your plan allows it. On top of that, you can put $7,500 into an IRA plus a $1,100 catch-up if you are 50 or older. Now, we know what you are thinking. I can't afford to save anywhere near that much. And that's okay. The point is not to max everything out. The point is that the doors are wide open, and every dollar you push through them is tax-advantaged. Even saving $500 a month from age 60 to 70 adds up to $60,000 in contributions alone, and with investment growth, potentially much more. That's not going to fund a luxury retirement, but it creates a real cushion for emergencies. And when you are living on a fixed income, that cushion is everything. Number 4, delay Social Security as long as you can. This one strategy could increase your monthly income by hundreds of dollars for the rest of your life, and it doesn't require saving a single penny. Here's how it works. You can claim Social Security as early as 62, but your benefit gets permanently reduced by up to 30% if your full retirement age is 67, which it is for anyone born in 1960 or later. But if you wait past your full retirement age, the opposite happens. Your benefit grows by 8% for every year you delay, all the way up to age 70. Wait from 67 to 70, and you'll collect 124% of your full benefit every month for life. Let's make that real. Say your benefit at full retirement age is $2,000 a month. Claim at 62, and you'd get roughly $1,400. Wait until 70, and you'd get $2,480. That's over $1,000 more every single month, and it's inflation adjusted and guaranteed by the government. For someone with little or no savings, Social Security is likely to be your biggest source of retirement income. Maximizing it is one of the smartest financial moves available to you. One important note: even if you delay your benefits, sign up for Medicare at 65. Delaying Medicare enrollment can lead to permanent penalties and gaps in coverage. Number 5, slash your expenses like your future depends on it. Because, well, it kind of does. When you can't dramatically increase your income, the fastest way to improve your finances is to cut what's going out. And here's the beautiful math behind it. Every recurring expense you eliminate does double duty. It frees up money you can save today, and it lowers the amount of income you'll need every year in retirement. Start with the low-hanging fruit. Go through your bank statements and hunt down subscriptions you barely use, streaming services, gym memberships, apps that auto-renew. The average American wastes a surprising amount on these every year. Then call your insurance companies and shop around for better rates on auto and home coverage. Loyalty rarely pays in the insurance world, and switching can save hundreds annually. Next, look at the big 3: housing, transportation, and food. Could you drop from 2 cars to 1? Could you refinance, take in a housemate, or rent out a spare room? Could you cook more meals at home instead of eating out? These aren't fun questions, but they move the needle far more than skipping the occasional latte. And here's a number worth remembering. Based on the common 4% withdrawal rule of thumb, every $100 you permanently cut from your monthly expenses reduces the savings you'd need in retirement by roughly $30,000. Cut $500 a month, and you've just erased a $150,000 savings gap. Suddenly, canceling cable doesn't seem so trivial, does it? Here's a mindset shift that helps. Don't think of it as deprivation. Think of it as a practice run. Living leaner now teaches you exactly how much money you actually need to be comfortable. And most people discover it's less than they feared. Learning to live well on less might just be the most valuable retirement skill there is. Number 6, attack high-interest debt. First, if you're carrying credit card debt into your 60s, this needs to be priority number 1, even before saving. Here's why. The average credit card interest rate in the U.S. sits above 20%. There is no safe investment on earth that reliably pays you 20%. So every dollar you use to pay off that debt is effectively earning you a guaranteed 20% plus return. You simply can't beat that anywhere else. And debt is especially dangerous in retirement. When you're working, a monthly payment is annoying. When you're living on a fixed income, that same payment can be devastating, eating up money you need for food, medicine, and utilities. So make a list of every debt, ordered by interest rate. Throw everything you can at the highest rate balance while making minimum payments on the rest. This is called the avalanche method, and mathematically it saves you the most money. If you're overwhelmed, consider calling a nonprofit credit counseling agency accredited by the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. They can often negotiate lower interest rates and set up a manageable payment plan, usually for free or a small fee. One warning: be very careful about raiding retirement accounts or taking out home equity loans to pay off credit cards. And avoid debt settlement companies that charge big upfront fees. Entering retirement debt-free is worth more than almost any amount of savings. Number 7, downsize your home. For most Americans who reach 60 with little in savings, there's actually a hidden pile of wealth they're overlooking, and they're living inside it. Home equity is the largest asset most older Americans own. If you've been paying a mortgage for decades, you may be sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity, and downsizing is the cleanest way to unlock it. Here's how the math can work. Say your home is worth $400,000 and you owe $100,000 on it. Sell it, buy a smaller place for $200,000 in cash, and after selling costs, you could walk away with roughly $80,000 to $90,000 in your pocket, plus no more mortgage payment. But the savings don't stop there. A smaller home means lower property taxes, lower insurance, lower utility bills, and less maintenance. Those reduced monthly costs compound year after year. Even better, the tax code is on your side here. If you've lived in your home for at least 2 of the last 5 years, you can exclude up to $250,000 in capital gains from taxes, or $500,000 for married couples filing jointly. Now we get it. Your home is full of memories, and this is an emotional decision. But ask yourself honestly, would you rather have the extra bedrooms or the financial security? For many people, trading square footage for peace of mind is the best deal they'll ever make. Number 8, consider relocating to a cheaper area. If downsizing is powerful, changing your zip code entirely can be a total game changer. The cost of living varies enormously across the United States. Housing, taxes, insurance, groceries, the exact same lifestyle can cost dramatically less depending on where you live. Someone struggling in California, New York, or the Boston metro area might live quite comfortably in parts of the Midwest or the South on the very same income. Taxes matter too. Several states, including Florida, Texas, and Tennessee, have no state income tax at all. Others don't tax Social Security benefits or offer generous property tax breaks for seniors. When your income is limited, keeping more of every dollar makes a real difference. And for the adventurous, there's an even bolder option: retiring abroad. Hundreds of thousands of Americans collect their Social Security checks while living overseas, in countries like Mexico, Portugal, Costa Rica, and Panama, places where a modest American income can stretch much further. Just be sure to research residency requirements and healthcare options carefully, since Medicare generally doesn't cover you outside the U.S. Of course, relocating means leaving behind friends, family, and familiarity, and that's not a small thing. But if your current location is financially unsustainable, a move might be the difference between scraping by and actually enjoying your retirement years. At minimum, it deserves a spot on your list of options. Number 9, Start a side hustle or part-time gig. Retirement does not have to be all or nothing. In fact, for people with limited savings, the smartest retirement might be a semi-retirement, and your 60s are the perfect time to build the income streams that make it possible. Think about it this way. If you need an extra $1,000 a month in retirement, you would need roughly $300,000 in savings to generate that safely using the common 4% withdrawal guideline. Or you could earn $1,000 a month with about 10 to 15 hours of work per week. Suddenly, that impossible savings gap does not look so impossible. And you have something younger workers do not: decades of experience. Were you an accountant? Do bookkeeping for small businesses. A teacher? Tutoring pays well both in person and online. Handy around the house? Neighbors will happily pay for small repairs. Other popular options include pet sitting, driving, freelance consulting, selling crafts, or seasonal retail work. One thing to keep in mind: if you claim Social Security before your full retirement age and keep working, your benefits can be temporarily reduced if you earn above the annual earnings limit. Once you reach full retirement age, though, you can earn as much as you want with no reduction at all, and any withheld benefits are credited back to you. The bonus nobody mentions? Studies consistently show that staying active and engaged in your 60s and 70s is linked to better physical and mental health. Purpose pays dividends too. Number 10, get every free money benefit you're entitled to. Here's something that should genuinely shock you. Billions of dollars in benefits for older Americans go unclaimed every single year simply because people don't know these programs exist or assume they won't qualify. Don't let pride or paperwork stand between you and money you've already paid for through decades of taxes. Start at benefitscheckup.org, a free tool from the National Council on Aging. Answer a few questions, and it shows you every program you may qualify for in your state. Here are some of the big ones. SNAP benefits can help cover groceries, and millions of eligible seniors never apply. Medicare savings programs can pay your Medicare Part B premium. That's over $2,000 a year back in your pocket. The Extra Help program lowers prescription drug costs. LIHEAP helps with heating and cooling bills. And many states and counties offer property tax exemptions or freezes specifically for seniors. Often, you just have to ask. While you're at it, if you're still employed, make absolutely sure you're contributing enough to your 401k to get your full employer match. That match is an instant, guaranteed 50 to 100% return on your money. Leaving it on the table is like turning down a raise. Also worth checking, the Senior Community Service Employment Program, which provides paid job training for low-income adults, 55 and older, and your local area agency on aging, which can connect you with everything from meal programs to transportation assistance. None of this is charity. These are programs designed exactly for situations like yours, funded by taxes you've paid your entire working life. Claiming them isn't a failure, it's just smart. Number 11, protect your health like it's your retirement account. Because in a very real sense, it is. Fidelity estimates that the average 65-year-old will need well over $150,000 to cover healthcare costs throughout retirement, and that does not even include long-term care. When you have limited savings, an unexpected health crisis isn't just scary, it's financially catastrophic, which means every step you take to stay healthy is, quite literally, a financial strategy. The basics matter more than you think. Regular walking, strength exercises, a decent diet, and quality sleep dramatically lower your risk of the expensive chronic conditions, diabetes, heart disease, and falls, which are a leading cause of injury among older adults. If you smoke, quitting is the single best financial and medical decision available to you. A pack-a-day habit costs thousands of dollars a year, plus higher insurance premiums and future medical bills. Use your preventive care too. Medicare covers an annual wellness visit and many screenings at no cost to you. Catching a problem early is always cheaper than treating it late. And if you are still working with access to a health savings account, take a look at it. HSA accounts offer a rare triple tax advantage. Contributions, growth, and qualified medical withdrawals are all tax-free. In 2026, those 55 and older can contribute an extra $1,000 on top of the standard limits. Your body is the vehicle that has to carry you through the next 25+ years. Maintain it accordingly. Number 12, make a written plan and guard it fiercely. The final step is pulling everything together and protecting it from the two biggest threats to late-in-life finances: desperation and scammers. First, the plan. Take everything we've covered and write down your strategy. How long will you work? When will you claim Social Security? What will you cut, sell, or downsize? What benefits will you apply for? A written plan turns anxiety into action, and research shows people with written financial plans consistently save more than those without one. If you want professional help, look for a FEE-only fiduciary advisor, one who is legally required to act in your best interest. Or check whether your local area agency on aging offers free financial counseling. Now, the warning. When people feel behind, they become vulnerable to anything promising to fix it fast. High-risk investments, guaranteed double-digit returns, cryptocurrency schemes, gold pitches from TV ads. At 60, you cannot afford a major loss because you don't have time to recover from it. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. And be on guard against fraud. According to the FBI, Americans over 60 lose billions of dollars to scams every year. Fake tech support calls, romance scams, and imposters claiming to be from Social Security or Medicare. Remember, government agencies will never call demanding payment or personal information. Slow, steady, and boring is what wins from here. Starting at 60 with nothing saved isn't the ending anyone plans for, but it's a starting point, not a life sentence. Pick just one strategy from this list and act on it this week. Then another next month. Small moves stacked together change everything. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone who needs it. And if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.